Seeking English S.A.T. Workbook, page 343, problem 1. You may see that I've notated this with the X's strangely low in the notation. Why would I do that? Well, to point out to you that if you see that in the book, that could also be something that you see on the test, and I want you to be not confused about it. So I'm pointing it out. So hopefully you'll remember me mentioning it and saying, no, those X's they're not below the line. If anything, they should be considered above the line. Really? Yes. Okay. This is sort of next to the line. Anyway, if something's graphically confusing to you, and you are momentarily not confused by it while you're doing notation, why not get rid of it right away? So I'm going to suggest here we do this. If you're going to copy the thing and try to fix it, try to resolve it, doing that first is a good step, just because it eliminates an element of confusion that you don't want, making everything else that you do a waste of time at the end of the process. From there, you can see all of your X's are on one side, all your real numbers are on the other side. So that's kind of done for you. You don't have to move anything back or forth between the equals, across the equal sign. You could reduce these and then further resolve them. But I'm going to suggest that if you have an eye for these denominators, good. If you don't, then do it however you need to do it. I'm going to try to persuade you to keep an eye open for this if you can. The 3 and the 5 produce the 15, so possible common denominator is 50. Why is that an advantage? Well, it can really speed things up. To get this 15 here, this becomes 3. Okay. To get this 15 here, this becomes 20. Okay. To get this 15 here, okay, this becomes 5. And if you are really quick, I'm not going to be watching you while you take the test. Your algebra teacher is not going to be watching you. If you need to write in these 15s or whatever the equivalent is on a similar problem, then do that. Make sure that you get the thing right. If you're confident you can get the thing right without writing out every possible thing, again, I won't be there. It's a matter of using your own judgment. Getting things right is important. Time does also matter. If you can get the same result in less time and you're sure that you can, go ahead and do it. Okay. In this case, you don't need these 15s. And as I said, writing them in took time, although when you're doing it, it'll take less time because you're not explaining it to somebody. From there, as I said before, your X's are here, your real numbers are over here. You can go ahead and sort of condense those. There's 9 there and 25x. Okay. And from there, if you don't see that each of these is a fraction with a denominator of 1, you should. Okay. There's always a secret invisible denominator of 1 under everything, all the time. Okay. So if you have this 1 here, you could move this from the numerator down here to the denominator, right? And that's going to be x over 1 equals x. So the answer, as shown in the book, is 9 over 25. Things to if you do review this problem, things to stress are the x notation, the possibility of getting everything over a common denominator quickly, to remove that common denominator, and that's really about it. Thank you.